Man, this is awesome. All right, friends, happy day. Truth Outdoors. Up early, you know the deal. Out here doing some late spring turkey hunting. It's actually the last day of the season, so you're allowed to kill 2 bearded turkeys here in Maryland. I'm sure you guys saw that video last week. I got my first turkey ever. That was freaking awesome. I'm still jacked up about that, so I thought, heck, I'm gonna try one more time, see if I can fill the complete tag out for the season, but see if I can make it happen. Promised you all a fishing video last week. I know didn't work out. One thing led to another. Nonetheless, they're still coming. I got all summer to do some fishing, so I'll see you guys out in the woods. All right, friends, well, just walking down through this property, trying to see if I can locate a bird, letting out some owl hoots, a couple yelps, but not hearing much right now, so keep on walking and listening, see if I can't figure it out, find out where these birds are. Sure is a nice morning though to be out here. A little bit cloudy, but I'm sure the sun will be up here in no time. Looks like it rained out here too, quite a bit, but we'll walk down to this spot where I found a lot of scratching a couple weeks ago, where I think these birds are moving through. Well, there they are right there. Unreal. I don't know if those were hens or gobblers. I might drop down in these woods here, see if I can get out in front of them. Let me put this camera away and get to moving. Catch you guys in a little bit. Alright, friends, well, I think you could see it in the camera. I was trying to do that morning interview and jumped those couple birds off a roost. I'm not sure if they were hens or gobblers, but the more I think about it, I think they might have been hens. They look pretty small, but I had a pretty good idea where I think they landed, so I dove into the woods, try to make a big circle around and get a little bit ahead of them. Found this good spot here, but I don't know, gave it a little bit of time. I haven't heard anything. Tried calling a little bit, nothing. So just gonna keep on grinding at it. See what I can get into. Alright, friends, not much action happening other than jumping those birds off a roost this morning, and not much happened with that. So been running and gunning, which I like to do. Not hearing much, not hearing anything really. Been letting out a few calls here and there, but nothing is gobbling back. I decided to just come back to this spot where I got the bird last weekend. It's a good spot. I'm not much on just sitting and waiting out, but feeling a little bit at loss today and not sure what to do, so decided to come up here and see if I can make it happen, see if something will come through. But you know, true to name, Truth Outdoors, I want to share everything with you guys. Not every time is action packed or having birds come through or whatever I'm chasing. I appreciate you guys sticking it out with me. See what happens. Lunchtime. Just a little store-bought jerky. Not the best, but it'll do the trick. right, friends. We got another one. All right. Heck yeah. Yes, friends, we did it. I can't believe it. On the last freaking day. Man, I've been hunting hard. All right, friends. I was a little jacked up there for a minute, so. Man, I have been watching these birds for a while. I had a couple jakes come in right here next to me, and it was tempting to try to go ahead and take one, but I said, no, I waited and waited, and I saw this gobbler and two others come up through the woods here behind us, well, behind the camera, and I thought they were long gone, and I was contemplating on leaving and getting out of here. It's getting late, and I stood up to stretch my legs and saw these birds way down these power lines, and did a little bit of calling, and sure enough, they came out around these woods, and I stretched that shot, but it did the job. I am freaking jacked. I can't believe it. 2 weekends in a row. This is an awesome bird. Not as big as the one last week, but heck, I'll take it. Nice beard, good spurs on him. I am freaking jacked up. Last day of turkey, my first year. I've completely filled my tag for the season. Man, this is awesome. All right, friends, that was awesome. I just wanted to show my setup. I've been hiding right in there for, gosh, it might be going on almost 3 hours now. But that was freaking awesome. I'm so jacked up again. Oh man, that is so cool. Well, I got this bird checked in already online. I'm gonna pack up my gear and I'm gonna start walking out of here. Time lapse again. I'll see you guys at the truck. All right, friends, made it back to the truck. Man, where do I start? I can't believe it. I got it done on the last day. You're allowed 2 bearded turkeys in Maryland, and I filled that tag completely. I am so jacked up. And it was a slow start to the morning, kinda. I mean, I jumped those couple birds off a roost, but you get out here and you chase and you sit and you walk and you start feeling defeated when nothing's happening. But persistence paid off, and I got it done again right here. Ended up going to the same exact spot that I was at last time. You know, I wanted to try somewhere else. I don't like to just keep going the same spot, but how can you not, you know, when you know the birds are there or it's a good area. So I'm trying to get better at the filming. I don't know how good the footage is this time, but just like this being my first year turkey hunting, this is the first time I ever started filming all my hunting and fishing stuff. So I'm getting better and I'm trying. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And yeah, so like last time, I'm gonna clean this bird up. I called it in online, got it checked in with DNR. Gonna take it in a little bit and head on home. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a freaking awesome day.